Hi, I'm Elizabeth from Light Inside. I'm going to channel a message for the energies of this time. If you wish, close your eyes with me, become calm and set your intention for this message as well. I set my intention to be a trance channel for the highest vibrational energies that are available to flow through me. I set my intention for understanding around these energies of this time, January 2020, the first full moon of the year, the first lunar eclipse of the year, and the Saturn-Pluto conjunction tomorrow. I'm willing, I'm ready, I'm open. We welcome you into this conversation here with us, dear one. Dear one listening to this, dear one watching this, dear one reading these words. Thank you for your willingness to connect to your own inner guidance and your willingness to connect to your own inner self. We love you deeply, and we are with you always. We are your guides and your teachers. We help to translate messages from Spirit to you so you can understand the truth of what is going on. And we bring you guidance and perspective. Because human beings tend to be caught up in their own way of seeing things, don't you? And this is not always the truth. And so we are very grateful here in this conversation to bring forth new ways of understanding these times. We will be doing this over a series of messages, of which this is the first. And to start, we are going to look at the energies of this full moon just passed last night, the first lunar eclipse of the year, what you call the wolf full moon. You might have heard it say, and it is true, that this is a portal or a gateway or doorway into a brand new way of being in the world. For you personally and for the world. But our message here is for you. So let us look at how this is going to affect you, dear one. You have access, you have the ability, you can now connect to even more. And when we say even more, it does not truly convey the immensity of this. Even more life force energy. God's source, love, light energy is flooding into your field, into your system, into your world right now, dear one. And what this does is it loosens things up. It makes things become unstuck. It allows, it assists those things to drift to the surface, which has been weighing you down. You still have a job to do, dear one, as part of this process, to allow it to clear out. When you wash the dishes, it's not just enough to put them in the water with strong soap. You do not have to scrub at them as hard as you used to, but you still have to rinse them in the soapy water, scrub at them, and then rinse off the soapy water. Else what is happening is they are just lying in this water, and after a while it looks like more of a mess than it used to be. Use this energies, use this time of warm, hot, cleaning water, if you will excuse our analogy. It's a gift that does not come along that often. It's a gift that will stay, definitely. But the momentum, when you start something new, is powerful. And this is the start of a brand new time and a brand new energy. Use it with love in your own life for your own self. The world will take care of itself beautifully when each and every one of you take care of yourself with love. Your only job, your biggest job, the main thing you need to do in this world, in this life, is to focus on your own light. Focus on your own sense of well-being and your own inner peace. And the more you do that every single day, the more you return to this space of love every single day, the bigger your impact on the world. Because that is the job you came forth to do. That is your impact. That is what you desire to be in the world. And that is the world you desire to live in. Now all of you listening to these messages know already you cannot change someone else. You cannot force someone else to be loving, to connect to their own inner guidance, to connect to their own inner source of God's source, love, light, energy. They have to discover this for themselves. You can be an example, and you can allow yourself to connect to your own well-being, and through connecting to this well-being, allow it to flood into the world through you. That's also not your job, first of all, to bring well-being to the world. But when you fill yourself up, it cannot help but to flow into the world. And so how do you do this? How do you connect to your own well-being? You know already. If you are listening to these messages, you already have your own methods and your own techniques. That we will bring forth again our favorite tools for this year. That we will return to over and over again through our messages. Our first message here to you today is that the most important thing for you to do in this world is to connect to your own inner true well-being. And you listening to these messages are strong already in discerning between unhealthy habits disguised as being good for you. Meanwhile, it's just a hiding away from that which you know you need to face. And true actions that lead to true well-being. Well-being is a sense inside of you, dear one. It is a strong connection to the flow of God's source, love, light. It does not last. That's not what human life is about. You are not asking yourself how well you are doing with this by feeling good all of the time. No one, none of you feels good all of the time. But what you are strengthening, what you are learning, what you are becoming exquisitely good at is returning to this sense of well-being quickly and easily, quicker and easily every time. So our first message here to you is that your only job is to reconnect over and over again to this sense of inner well-being. And the tools we bring to you to assist you with this in this year of the start of the new energies, is one, become still for 5 minutes a day, true stillness, inside and out. Set a timer for only 5 minutes. If it feels like it isn't working, if you find your mind drifting, if you find yourself getting distracted during those 5 minutes, there's no need to repeat the 5 minutes today because you have it again tomorrow. Set your intention, say it out loud for yourself if you can. For the next 5 minutes, I'm going to connect to my own inner stillness. Set your timer and allow yourself to practice, to become exquisitely good at connecting to this sense of inner well-being. Secondly, write down electronically on your device or in a book if you can. Write down 3 things every day that you are grateful for. 3 new things that you've never written down before. And it only needs to be 3. It will only take you 30 seconds to do. But every day, write down 3 things that you are grateful for. The practice of gratitude is an immensely powerful one that we can speak about at length, and we probably still will. But what this does is remind you of the power of the practice of gratitude. It keeps your muscles in tune for gratitude, almost like when you are playing scales if you play the piano. And of course, it nurtures and feeds your soul. Thirdly, whenever you encounter a problem or challenge, which you will, because that is life, that's part of being human, these won't go away. But whenever you encounter a challenge or a problem, say to yourself, get yourself a mantra that you really love, that comes easily to you. My inner being, if you use the words of Abraham Hicks, my inner being and myself will solve this easily. Notice our choice of words. It's not just God or the spirit guides or the angels that will solve it for you. It's you and your divinity together, not you alone in your humanness, but you and your divinity. Me and God inside of me will solve this easily. Me and my spirit guides will find elegant, beautiful solutions for this. I know and trust and believe this. Me and my inner self will find elegant solutions for this. Find a mantra that works for you. Share it with us. And let that mantra include you and your connection to divinity, and your knowing and your trust in easy, elegant, beautiful solutions. Because 1, this is true. 2, you need to remind yourself of this fact. And 3, you tap into a whole different kind of set of energies to help solve the problems you are facing. It's only from that space that you can find new solutions, bring forth new answers, create new things that have never been created before. And that is what you are called into now in this new world. New solutions, elegant, beautiful, easy solutions. But that is a topic for a different talk. We are so excited to bring you this message, and we will bring you many more. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for reading. We love you deeply, and we look forward to talking to you again soon. And so it is. Thank you for watching. Speak to you again soon.